Angels say your person has something they need to tell you, and honestly, it's breaking my heart to deliver this message. The angels woke me up at 3 in the morning, showing me your situation, and what I'm about to share with you is going to shake you. But I promise you, this is not what you think it is. So please just give me a few minutes because your person is running out of time, and if you don't understand what's really happening right now, you might lose them forever. Okay, so the angels are showing me something really heavy about your person. They're literally saying to me, I'm leaving this world soon, please hear me out. And I know that sounds terrifying. I know your heart probably just dropped into your stomach. But hold on, because this is not about what you are afraid of right now. This isn't about physical death or anything like that. What I'm seeing is actually more painful in a different way, and you need to understand this if you want to save what you have with them. Here's what the angels really mean when they say your person is leaving this world. They're not talking about dying physically. They're talking about the fact that your person is going through this massive transformation right now. Like the version of them that you fell in love with, the version you think you know, that person is literally dying. So a new version can be born. And I know that sounds weird or confusing, but stay with me because this explains everything that's been happening between you two lately. Your person feels like a complete stranger in their own life right now. They look in the mirror and they don't even recognize themselves anymore. Everything they used to care about feels empty. The things that used to make them happy don't work anymore. And the scariest part is they feel like they're fading away and nobody can see it happening. Nobody except you. You are the only person who can actually reach them right now. But here's where it gets really serious. The real cause of why they're pulling away from you isn't what you think it is at all. It's not because they found someone else. It's not because of work stress or family trauma or even mental health issues, even though those things might be part of it. The angels are showing me something deeper. Your person is experiencing what they call soul exhaustion. Like, imagine carrying a backpack full of rocks for years and years, and every painful experience, every disappointment, every time they had to be strong when they were breaking inside, that's another rock in the bag. Their spirit is literally shutting down under all that weight. And here's the part that's hard to hear, but I have to tell you because the angels are being really clear about this. You might have unknowingly added some rocks to that bag, not because you were a bad person or because you meant to hurt them, but because when someone is transforming like this, even normal relationship stuff can feel like too much. Every time you ask them to be the old version of themselves, every time you got frustrated when they weren't showing up the way they used to, every time you needed them to be strong when they were barely holding on, it added weight. I'm not saying this to make you feel guilty. I'm saying this because you need to understand what's really happening so you can fix it. Before you panic or feel terrible, I need you to know this is totally fixable, like completely fixable. But you have to act right now. You can't wait until next week or next month or until things feel more comfortable. Your person is screaming on the inside, but they're doing it silently. They want you to see them, they want you to understand, but pride and fear and all these past wounds have them locked up tight. They've convinced themselves that it's safer to pull away than to risk being vulnerable with you again. The angels are saying you have a really small window here, like imagine a door that's slowly closing. Right now, it's still open enough for you to walk through, but every day that goes by, it closes a little more. And once your person fully detaches to protect themselves, once they build that wall all the way up, it's going to be so much harder to reach them. They're not trying to hurt you by pulling away, they're trying to survive. But if you don't do something now, they're going to convince themselves that leaving is the only option. So, what do you actually do? How do you reach someone who's going through this kind of transformation? The angels gave me 3 specific actions, and I'm going to share all of them with you, but you have to promise me you are actually going to do this. Don't just listen and then go back to hoping things will magically get better. The first thing you need to do is acknowledge their transformation instead of resisting it. Stop trying to pull them back into who they used to be. Stop saying things like, "You're not yourself lately," or "I just want the old you back." That person is gone, and that's actually okay. That's actually necessary for your person to evolve into who they are meant to be. The second action is probably the most important one. You need to create a sacred space for complete raw honesty between you two. And I mean really sacred. No judgment, no interrupting, no getting defensive, no making it about your feelings when they're trying to express theirs. You need to sit down with them and say something like, "I can see you're going through something and I want to understand. I'm not going to judge you or try to fix you. I just want to hear you." And then you actually have to do that. You have to let them say the hard things, the messy things, the things that might hurt your feelings without shutting them down. The third action is this. You have to release your expectations of who they were and fall in love with who they are becoming. I know you loved the old version. I know that person felt safe and familiar, but your person can't stay in that old skin anymore. It doesn't fit, and if you keep trying to squeeze them back into it, you're going to lose them. Instead, get curious about this new version. Ask them what they're discovering about themselves. Support their growth even when it's scary or unfamiliar. Show them that your love isn't conditional on them staying the same forever. If you do these 3 things, I am telling you, your connection is going to deepen in ways you can't even imagine right now. You're going to build something stronger than what you had before because it's going to be based on truth and growth instead of comfort and familiarity. Your person will feel safe enough to let you in again. They'll see that you're not just in love with a memory, you're in love with their actual soul. Now, here's how you know this message is really for you. If you've been seeing repeated numbers lately, especially ones like 11, 11 or 222, that's confirmation. If you've had dreams about water or drowning or trying to save someone, the angels are talking to you. If you and your person have been having the same argument over and over again, or if there's been this weird distance between you that you can't explain, this is your sign. If your gut told you to click on this video, if something pulled you here even though you usually scroll past these kinds of things, the universe is trying to get your attention. Your person needs you to be brave right now. They need you to see past the walls they've built and reach for the real them underneath. They need you to love them through this transformation instead of trying to stop it. Time is running out, not because they're going anywhere physically, but because emotionally they're preparing to let go. Don't let that happen. Fight for this connection. Show up for them in the way they actually need, not just in the way that's comfortable for you. If this message resonated with you, if you felt it in your chest or your stomach, comment "I hear you" down below. Like this video if you're ready to actually fight for this connection and do the work. The angels are watching and they are rooting for you. Your person's soul is waiting to see if you're really going to show up. Don't let them down.